COVID-19 ilipozuka miaka michache iliyopita ilivuruga masomo humu nchini. Kwingineko, sera ya serikali kuhusu mpito wa 100% kwa wanafunzi shuleni imezidi kuibua changamoto za uhaba wa walimu na msongamano wa wanafunzi hasa katika shule za umma. Na ili kuzikabili changamoto hizi, kampuni ya Smart Schools Teknolojias imevumbua teknolojia ya mafunzo kupitia mfumo wa matangazo ambayo humwezesha mwalimu mmoja kuyafunza madarasa mengi iwezekanavyo kwa wakati mmoja. Ingawa teknolojia hii ilitumika kwa mara ya kwanza katika shule ya sekondari ya Maranda, umaarufu wake unaendelea kukua na sasa shule nyingi zinaitumia teknolojia hiyo kwa ajili ya maandalizi ya mitihani ya kitaifa, yani revision. Shadrack Miti na taarifa hiyo ambayo nitakuwa na kuacha nayo mtazamaji, alafu nitakuwa naungana nawe hapo baadaye kwenye sehemu ya pili ya jarida kwa mazungumzo.
We were proceeding with the revision.
Huyu ni mwalimu katika shule ya wavulana ya Machakos, na anapoendelea na kufunza, mkuu wa shule anayefuatilia yote anayofanyika darasani kutoka ofisini mwake.
We are observing your class from this end. I notice a few desks are empty.
Anaweza kuzungumza na mwalimu na wanafunzi wakiwa darasani naye akiwa ofisini.
Good afternoon again.
Kisha upo mfumo mwingine wa kufunza ambapo mwalimu wa jiografia Mutua Mwende anafunza wanafunzi wa kidato cha 4 wakiwa katika madarasa 7 tofauti kwa wakati mmoja. Mfumo huu wa kufunza unatambulika kwa jina Smart Teaching Broadcast.
Is a first of its kind in that as opposed to other teaching, online teaching platforms, this one has very closely mimicked a physical in-class teaching interaction between the teacher and the learner. It has audio interaction between the teacher and the student in class, such that the teacher can ask the students in class a question and they can be able to answer. Secondly, it has a visual interaction between the teacher and the students in class, in that they can see the teacher on the screen in the classes, and the teacher is able to see the student in all the classes that she's teaching from the screen in the teaching student.
So the digital learning system is a very interactive mode of teaching and learning. You know, teaching has evolved from the days that we used to have one teacher teaching one class. But now, using the digital learning system, I can have myself broadcast to 7 classes.
We have a central place that we shall slowly develop it into a studio, a teaching studio, where one teacher can conduct lessons, and these lessons are followed in all the other classes. The teacher, through the CCTV cameras, can see the students. They can talk, they can teach, the students can follow, and the students can talk back in case one of them has a question. He or she can pinpoint the class because she's watching on the screen, and then pick the student to ask whatever question. Of course, with time, we want to develop it in a manner that we can capture him or her, you know, even writing notes. At the moment, it is purely in a PowerPoint form, but they can ask and respond.
Teknolojia Smart Teaching Broadcast ilitumika kwa mara ya kwanza katika shule ya sekondari ya Maranda. Mkuu wa shule ya Maranda Edwin Namachanja anasema teknolojia hii ni bora zaidi sio tu kwa kufunza bali pia kwa kuendesha marudio ya masomo kabla ya mitihani, yani revision.
This is helping us, technology helping us to cut on teacher shortage in school, and even where we have an expert teacher, he can or she can be able to teach across the classes at a single goal, and all the learners benefiting, sharing the notes with the students from the studio. We are helping the technology.
They had a need to be able to teach several classes. They have 11 Form 4 classes. They needed to have a platform where they can teach all the 11 classes at once while achieving the benefits of a physical in-class teaching experience between the teacher and the learner. And that is how the teaching broadcast came about. Yeah.
Teknolojia inaweza kutumika kwa kufunza na utawala au usimamizi wa shule kwa wakati mmoja.
As an administrator, it helps me monitor what is happening. You know, I can monitor it from the comfort of my office without really having to do the umbwe system where I'm walking around all the classes. I can monitor that classes are being taught. I can listen in. I can choose to listen in to one of the classes and hear what is going on. As a teacher, it also helps you to reach the students at the same time. Yeah. Where an information needs to be passed in the same way. Yeah? You know, even if you're teaching 2 different classes and you are going in at 2 different times, you will not deliver the lesson in the same way you delivered in the first.
Indimuli anasema changamoto za mpito wa 100% na matatizo yaliyoshuhudiwa kwenye majira ya COVID-19 yaliwalazimu wakuu wa shule kutafuta mbinu mbadala za kufunza na kusimamia shule.
If you needed to utilize the few teachers that you have, then it meant you have to put more students in a class. And if you have to reduce the class sizes, it means that you have to have more streams and therefore increased number of teachers. So that became a challenge, and therefore we had to look for a solution.
System is not meant to undermine the role of physical in-class teaching. No. This system was developed to actually stretch further and try to cover up for the deficits of the physical in-class teaching, such as this particular time when the schools are being faced with the challenge of revision for the candidate.
Teknolojia hii inamwezesha mwalimu kuwafikia wanafunzi wengi wezekanavyo, jinsi ilivyobainika katika shule za Maranda na Machakos.
It is very effective, especially in the Form 4 classes, because now we are revising for the exams. We are done with revision, so I will come here and take the whole Form 4 block through one topic, you know, and the other teachers will be just monitoring the learners as I teach.
It is timely in our school, a time like now when we are revising with the candidate, because as you know, Machakos, we have a number of streams, but through the broadcast, we are able to monitor the classes at the same time, as well as do the team teaching.
You can find, for example, the case of Maranda High School, 11 Form 4 classes, all at once needing revision. Then also, it was designed to serve also for the challenge of teacher preference, whereby the students prefer to be taught by one particular teacher who they believe is best at tackling a certain topic.
It is one way of synergizing the strengths of the teachers that you have. One can be delivering and the rest are monitoring a class activity that is being done. So here you find you are collaborating. The teachers are collaborating. They are seeing what is going on in the class when you are teaching. They are also listening to the delivery of the lesson. And then at the end of it, you as a department, or as members of a given subject, you can sit down and even discuss the delivery of the lesson.
Teknolojia ya Smart Teaching Broadcast kutoka Smart Schools Technologies inatambulika zaidi kwa kusaidia shule kupata suluhu na majibu kwa matatizo ya teknolojia, mbali na kuleta uwiano katika kufunza miongoni mwa walimu.
The students can hear the teacher and the students can ask the teacher the questions. Yeah. Then the students can also see the teacher, a visual interaction. Yeah, they can see the teacher and the teacher can see them as they ask the questions, as he responds to the students. Also, by way of illustration, the teacher is able to achieve an illustrative interaction with the students. That is, he is able to stream live the teaching materials, the diagrams, the notes. He's able to stream them live to the classes.
And the students fairly like it, yeah. Maybe because they are being handled by one person. Secondly is also the excitement that they can watch the teacher, they can talk to the teacher, and also they can hear what another student in another class is asking. Yeah? Because when the student is asking a teacher, the others can listen to it.
Walimu kwa wanafunzi wanasema teknolojia ya smart teaching broadcast imewafaa pakubwa.
We have to integrate ICT in our teaching and learning, whether we like it or not. We have to evolve with change. There's no way we can now stick on the old methods of learning. We have to adapt things as they come. And this method is effective because the learners, number one, are very attentive because they are seeing something new. They are seeing their teacher on a screen and they want to listen to what the teacher is saying. They also want to answer questions. They want to test the gadgets. They want to see if the thing is really working.
We have shortage of teachers in this country, but an experience of our teacher is being seen by making use of this broadcast and helping all the students in our